Hello guys, welcome to Minecraft. And
today Construction, episode 5.
And what we're doing today is a Rumble Time Arena. Unfortunately, it kind of went through Ethan's quarry, but I'm sure I won't mind. So let's go ahead and start building this, guys. So what are we going to build it out of? I mean, we currently have a filler working over there, which is we're just going to fill in this rest of this hole.
I thought we was going to build it out of bloodstone.
I mean, yeah, we could build it out of bloodstone. We've got gravity suits, which I mean will be pretty fun when we're fighting. So bloodstone. What kind of bloodstone?
I think
etched bloodstone, blood-stained cobblestone, ornate bloodstone, blood-stained brick, fitted bloodstone, blood-stained brick. What do you want? Which sort of bloodstone? What bloodstone stone? Bloodstone.
I like the blood-stained stone
lamps. Yeah, I've got those.
Quite nice.
Oh, I think they actually light up, but I think you need to light them. I don't know. But yeah, so we have the gravity suits.
Nether brick.
If I show you guys, where's gravity suits?
Look at this. There's also nether stuff for everything.
Okay.
So we could use a combination of the two.
I can't find gravity suits. I don't know what the symbol is. I think it should be on the last page. Actually, utilities craft. Okay, but for some reason.
If we do the bottom layer out of the cobblestone.
Yeah, like the Vajra. That's from gravitational suits. Apparently it's from Industrial Craft. I don't know why it is telling me that it's from Industrial Craft 2. It's an add-on for Industrial Craft 2, so maybe that's why. If I look at Gravity Suit, yeah, it's saying it from Industrial Craft 2, that's a bit weird. What's this?
Right,
Nether cobblestone.
The bottom layer would be nether cobblestone.
Oh, I didn't know that block existed.
And then the bit above it would be like that.
But is it going to be enclosed, or how's it going to be built?
Well, we were going to build it going towards that way.
Which way?
That way.
Okay, well you've already placed a corner down. We can't really build it much further that way though, so we'll have to go the other way. Because otherwise we're going to obstruct the entrance to the, what's it called?
Swimming bath.
Yeah.
Right, how big is it going to be?
I'd say moderately big. This is probably going to be one of the shortest builds we've ever done on this channel. I'd say.
I think it needs to be quite big because we're going to have to fit a ring and a crowd in it.
Not really. I mean, well, we need the basic arena first. I mean, we might split it into 2 parts because we haven't got the greatest amount of time.
Yeah, we all know what happened to that last time.
Yeah. I want to apologise for last episode. We are still fixing it. The episode bugged out. Corey's fixing it now, and we still haven't fixed it yet because it's just been really buggy. The video cut out, and we can't seem to. It just won't export. Basically, we're having some issues with it. The exporting of the video. I'll say that's the end. But okay, now there's going to be a hole in it because the filler hasn't got round to this bit yet.
Hopefully, if we can't actually fix that part of the video, we will just put in a stormtrooper or something.
Maybe. I will use some smooth sandstone. I think the filler might have run out of resources. Have you run out of resources, little guy? You didn't give him a deal of resources, Corey. He's run out already.
Sorry.
Maybe I could either give command. What's the idea for if I just do give potent?
We're in 1.6.
So I think it's Minecraft sandstone. Maybe no sandstone. Oh, that doesn't work. It goes on numbers.
I think we might do our floor out of something.
Okay, guys, we'll be right back.
Well, given these.
Okay, guys. So what I've done is I made a machine that automatically gives us sandstone. When you go near it, is a lever which you switch to turn it off, and as you can see, it just gives you a lot of sandstone. So instead of us going to create menu and getting it, we can do that. And give it cobble and give it sandstone, which I believe is a lot easier. Okay, so I'll get rid of this cabling and command blocks and stuff. And so the next layer is going to be bloodstone.
Bloodstone bricks.
Okay. Well, it's bloodstone brick. Well, let's call it bloodstone brick. It just sounds cooler. How many layers up? I'd say about here, and this is when you sort of want it to branch off into seats. But goddamn, it'll take so long to put all those seats down. Okay guys, so right back when I've got something more interesting to show. Okay guys, so here we are, and what we're doing is we're basically making sort of a crowd area, and this is what we've got with so far. This was just to sort of demo our idea, and I did use lapis, but we decided not to do that in the end. And I'm going to replace the floor with something better, but the problem is the filler is still working on the other side, and that's going to fill it in with sandstone. Then we'll have two fillers colliding with each other, and that won't work very well.
Wait, there's kind of a problem. To get to your seat, you're going to have to walk over people.
No, you're not. That's why there's stairs.
No, you are, look. Because of this.
Oh, I see. So yeah, we might want to give them some leg room. Okay, guys, we'll be right back once we've figured it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, so we've solved the problem of walking over seats. I was like, hey, you've actually got a bit of leg room now. And so yeah. Right, so Corey's on the duty of doing the seat backs. I'm on duty of doing this. God knows who has the harder job. They're both. I've got to do more work. Corey's just got the more tedious job of putting seats around this entire thing. Now, has the filler done its job yet? I'm curious. I want to see if the filler's done its job. Maybe it has. Oh, it has. Oh, Corey, look at that. There's no longer a massive hole there anymore.
Oh, you can probably turn it off now then.
Yep. So then, yeah, it's gone red now, showing that it's non-functional. Okay, so I'm now going to excavate out the floor. As you can see, I already had plans. And we're going to need this to fill in the floor as well, so yeah. Put torches back, and I'm going to continue with this ring. Okay, so guys, I was thinking of doing like a more of a consistent upload schedule, because I know me and Corey are getting a bit behind on uploads.
Yeah. Also, guys, I have some news. Me and Lord Eviano are working together to create our own Pokemon game.
Yeah, I'm not into Pokemon, so I'm like, no comment.
So, once it was done, we were hoping to bring out a series of it on the channel.
Depends how long it lasts though. You need to code it like really well and make sure there's no bugs and like, you know, no glitches in the coding.
Yeah, that's where we're stuck at the moment.
What, so a few bugs?
Yeah, the problem we're having at the minute is the Pokemon won't actually appear.
So you're having like entity spawning problems. Why does no one want to sit in the corner?
What?
No one's gonna sit in the corner?
Nope.
I love how the people that are sat on the front have their legs dangling down, and the people actually have some like somewhere to put their feet. But I mean, look, their feet are just dangling. It must be horrible. I'd probably sit in the second row or top row. I wouldn't sit on the first row. It'd just be horrible.
Well, that's why we could put a bloodstained Brock. Bloodstained Brock.
Bloodstained Brock.
I had Pokemon in the mind.
That's the name of a YouTuber actually, Brock.
It's the name of the gym leader in Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah. The rock type gym leader.
Bear in mind you've got to put the backs on all those.
I know. Tough crowd.
Yeah.
Shouldn't the stairs be at the centre
No idea.
of the row?
You know, has this film made any? Yeah, it just doesn't look like it's making any progress, but it has made progress. I think this might be easier just to do like the rows like this. But Corey, you know your upload schedule. How do you think you're gonna do it? I think I might post a separate video on it.
Lord Eviano plays Spore on Sundays.
Yep.
And then I don't know.
The thing is, we'll be able to make
my Super Metroid series back.
We'll be able to do it on Sundays though, or because
Sundays.
yeah, because I find that you can't really just you know, say, oh, I'll do it this Sunday, or I can't be able to do it that Sunday.
No, I mean on Sundays.
So every single Sunday you'll do a
Some
LEPS.
days.
And then sometimes there are exceptions, say you're busy or... Well, I tend to not do weekend uploads because I tend to be busy at weekends with work and going out places and seeing people, and at weekends I'm quite busy, but in the week I might be able to do, I don't know, 2 or 3 videos a week.
Well, I wouldn't be able to upload on Mondays or Wednesdays.
Yep, because you're occupied on those nights.
So that's out the window.
Yep.
Although I don't know actually, before 6 I might be able to do a quick video.
Yeah.
But probably not on those days.
After then you go out though, so we can't really do that. But we'll talk more about that in the video. I think I'm going to post a separate video on that, about talking about the new video schedule, also Clash of Clans wise. I'm going to do an update on that, of how my base has progressed. It's progressed quite well, although I don't know about my base layout. I think I'm going to go back to farming.
Are you hoping to do more Boom Beach as well?
I might do a Boom Beach episode maybe, yeah. I've progressed quite a lot. I'm headquarters level 10 if you wish to know. I might do a video on Clash of Clans maybe tonight actually, I don't know.
I've used a full stack of seat backs already.
Really? And you've not even gone that far. Have you got the consistent pattern going?
What do you mean?
Right, because it's really easy to put them on the wrong way, or put them on the left, or put them on the right, put them on back to front.
Yes, look.
Okay. Okay, so guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've finished doing the 3rd layer, and now all I need to do is do the actual wall, because you don't want to sit on your seat in a, just me, I've got a habit of rocking back in my chair, and I think me and the floor would have a bit of a fight, and I'd probably lose, if you get what I'm saying.
Right, I think you're going to have to do a layer of bloodstained block along here.
What in the bloodstained block?
So that these guys have some leg room.
Well, they have plenty of leg room, but it just might... Like, you might feel a bit insecure in your seat if that's the case. I think after that, though, we might have to make this into a 2-part episode, just to the fact that it's getting...
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to get going in a minute, so...
Yeah. He will have to depart, so... please, actually... please can you continue doing that, and I will do the leg room for the people.
Okay, thank you.
I think in the corners we can just have little like stools without the actual seat backs.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure.
Well, they're not just. Well, they couldn't just be seats. I mean, they could just be like coffee tables or something like that, little tables. Oh god, it's making them. It's revealing the massive hole. You know with the fillers. It's pulling the stuff. It's ripping the floor out. It literally is ripping the floor to pieces. I love how it's like Eternal Day here. Well, these blocks, they remind me of like, ain't there like them aniseed drops you can buy? There's like really red aniseeds. They're just really making me want one. Just looking at the texture of the bloodstained bricks. And it probably wasn't the idea if they're bloodstained, because they probably want to be evil. But aniseed is just amazing. What about you, Corey? Do you like the aniseed drops?
I don't know what it is.
You have no idea what aniseed is?
Nope.
What's wrong with you?
I'm pretty special.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think on part 2 of this video, we're going to add a bonus content for you. A little Snapmatic that I took on GTA earlier today.
Yeah, hopefully we could do some GTA videos as well, if we could get our recorders working.
Well, my recorder's fine, it's just yours. Just your recorder's a bit glitchy. You haven't got... He does actually have a HD PVR, but...
I don't have the disc for it.
Yeah. Because you went to a snidey store, basically, and it's what's guaranteed to happen. You can't just go to a snidey store and expect everything to be good. You can't buy a HD PVR for 20 quid. That's definitely for sure. because I bought mine for like 100 and something quid off Amazon, and that was in a sale. For like 150 usually, 140, 130. I bought mine for like 109 or something in a sale. It was at 30% off.
I think the disc though is what bumps up the price because it has Showbiz on it, and Showbiz itself is worth quite a lot of money.
Wow, what's up with Showbiz? Isn't that like an editing software?
Yeah, but it costs loads of money.
How much money is it to get the full version of Showbiz?
I'll look it up.
Not now. Are you serious? You're gonna go on the internet and look it up? We're recording here. We ain't got time for that.
I know.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I can't do the voice properly. My voice just sounds horrible every time I do that. I'll try to not to do that. Okay, guys, so we've nearly finished doing this.
Arcsoft Showbiz.
Are you seriously googling it? Okay, guys, so right back.
Google.
Okay, guys, well, it is $79.99. So that's also in America. We're not American, we're English. So God knows what that is in our money. So yeah, this is probably where we're gonna have to leave it, guys. For this episode, anyways. I think before we go, I want to finish.
That is £72.
Oh wow, that's
It's quite expensive for an editing software.
yeah, that's quite a lot of money. I probably would not buy that. Well, it came for free, so I'm not complaining.
Well, that's what Arcsoft think you should pay for it.
I don't even use it. I feel like there's a program on that I don't even use. Well, I barely ever make Xbox videos. But I think I want to get a bit more consistent with that. Alright, so Corey, the floor has been excavated out. Now we need to fill it. What's the floor going to be? Bloodstained.
The floor should be
Bloodstained brick. Nether.
Nether block.
Nether brick.
No, Nether block. It's this one here.
Oh, it literally is
This
just.
block.
Oh wow, it literally is just called Nether block. Bit of a boring name for a block. Just literally box standard Nether block. Right, so the filler, I now need to go and change it. I think it'll look a bit weird though, but hope you've made the right decision with that. Let's see. Filler. And I need to access it from below. Oh, I didn't mean to fall. Yep, so I believe it has finished now. I need to put on fill. And now fill it with nether bricks. Yeah, there we go. Well, nether brick blocks, and there we go. So now it's filling it with nether blocks. I'm just going to fill it with 3 more stacks. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace! You're sat on a seat.
Yeah.
Are you getting ready to watch the match?
Well, I've got to go now.
Okay, so guys, remember to like and subscribe, and peace!